Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Yo, we're good.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. 2-2 Atwell, now to return it.
Uh-oh.
He's got a lane
Uh-oh.
up past the 30.
Uh-oh.
And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Ultra, here we go. Cut.
They go again with Taylor. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Down. Ready?
Now it's Lance. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that play ball wide open.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Red, 30, check, smash. Set,
Throwing his Lance.
Oh, you got
Feather arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. Got a man, and Horn has it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 6, 60, 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
50, mega. Cut.
To the air, Lance. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. In the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. We got a long ways to go.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go, here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow.
You put that? Oh, get the freak out of
Their
here.
next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be third and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
11.
On third down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do get on the 10-yard line. Working quickly here.
11. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Fourth down, Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next.
That's what we
Maybe
do.
the same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Atwell now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, right.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Down. 45. White.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 9.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go now. Black 40. Strike it. Strike it. Check, huh?
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. We got the football clock, but not the first. That's got just shy of the marker. 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Check, huh? You, yellow. Check.
They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
And this one falls to the turf. He wasn't able to hang on through all that contact, and we've got 4th down.
You say paint his ass? Is that what you said?
Took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated the man from ball.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. He makes the catch. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Again, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. We're to the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers sent up inside the red zone.
11 empty. Here we go.
Give on second, it's Brown. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And he will score.
Yo.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers bump the lead up to 13 points. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Atwell now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
This 49ers dude, all he do is hover over the center.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Smith ready. Ready. Ready.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. Face left sideline. And he's off to the races. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. Can't cut.
They'll work against the blitz. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A pickup there of 39. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody.
Hell out of here,
Decent
yo.
gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow out of the shotgun.
That was supposed to be big.
Play to Jarrett loose, incomplete. He's looking for Mark Andrews. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
3rd down, get to Brown. The 1st down and even more.
Knocking me in.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 12. Here's Luke for the point after. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 6 ready.
Lance. This is cut downfield by Horn. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Okay,
New
right.
set of downs for them from the 31.
Set, strike, 33.
Going to the ground again on first. And there's the stop after he drives this down at the 13. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line.
What is it he caught that play back to back?
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Forced out to his right.
Man, I threw the freaking ball.
But he can't, and they drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Loss of 11 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go. Strike two, clock 40. Set.
Here he goes, third and long. Harrison secures this left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. From the left hash, about 31 yards out.
Oh,
Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And they continue to trail by 12.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and going.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Big 13. Big 13.
Second and 10 now. It's Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
12. 180. 11. 11 MT. Stop.
Third and long for him here. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Taylor now, up the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Check pitch. Let's go. Ready.
Taylor again. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Ready up.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More
Oh,
football
so
from Levi
funny.
Stadium in just a moment.
On the ready.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Set, hut. Yellow, white, 60. Opposite, green.
Straight ahead with Taylor. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Ready.
Yo, why do you want to let me?
Mega. Ready.
Oh, man, no, this place fucked up.
Here's Lance now. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor.
On the ball.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
At the 34-yard line.
Check, smash. Hut.
Here's Lance. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped in early looking to block that kick. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Can. 11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there and netted some positive yards.
11 Thomas.
Burrow setting the throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. First
Here we go.
and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow on the play action. He's trying to push the field. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let's go!
Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Let's go, D.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Down. Set.
To the air, Lance.
No!
That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down. Brought in, inside the
Oh,
20.
he slipped.
And they're gonna be
That was a
set
fucking
here
touchdown.
for 7. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, That gets the job done.
Set, ready. Ready.
From the red zone on first. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Strike. 50. Green. Set. Cut.
Throwing it again here. Flush down out to his left. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds.
That's all you can do is run out the clock.
Time's run out. We're headed to the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
11 MT. Tape. 11 MT. 11 MT. Right 80. Stop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
11 right 80. 12. 12. 12. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. 11.
On first down, here's Burrow. Defender right.
Good mother freaking defense.
Knocks it free, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
11. Done. Stop. 11. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Has his man cut by Andrews. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35.
11 Thomas. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw.
Oh my God, that was supposed to be picked.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. Ready? Right shot. Shot.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
And he brings it in.
He's not gonna run that
Touchdown.
fast.
The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Keeping it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
25. Panthers 21.
Damn, Brown, you gotta get off the
All
field.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Atwell now to return. Oh, he put him in a spin cycle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Taylor trying the left side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A gain of 31 yards.
Let's go.
First down, Carolina.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Go pink. Yellow.
They send a man in motion. Back to Taylor on second
Say,
down.
no, he's not the ball.
He's cut after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Why the hell are you calling Liz Rick back to back?
On the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 50 green. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Now Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So 20 yards on that play.
Fuck, that was
Gives
a
the
good play.
49ers the first. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Absolutely fires this one right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose.
How's that not an illegal man downfield?
Defender's not going to be thrilled
And I'm
with
supposed to
the
be a
catches made
sprint.
on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter.
Oh, get the hell out of here, yo.
On that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
1st and 10 from the 43.
11 MT. Here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot. Shot.
From the gun, they give to Brown. Escapes the defender. Well, the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge in the green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers.
Oh, seen 3 plays.
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Atwell now to return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Okay, roll steal. Ready. Cut.
From the gun, Taylor. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Back to throw, it's Lance. Chased out to his right. That one.
Oh, my God.
Hang on, it's incomplete.
You gotta be kidding me, yo.
Whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air, sigh of relief there defensively
Yo.
as that ball falls.
I ain't never seen no BS like that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent.
That ass cooked that, man.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing his Lance. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is brought in at the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball.
That was big, dog. He needed that.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut. Set.
Taylor trying to run for this 1st. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Panthers will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He rolls to his right. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Get your ass in there.
Lead, only a field goal now.
All right, boys, let's get a step.
Two-point play there,
Shoot, I didn't mean to
the
do that.
conversion puts them now in range of
I did not
tying
mean
this
to do
sucker up
that.
with a field goal.
So
Now I
different
gotta
for
live with it.
everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there.
Oh, you supposed to knock his ass
You may need a
out.
good-timed field goal.
I did not mean to do that.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80, 11, MT, take. 11, down.
Burrow setting up the play action.
Get the freak out of here, yo!
Drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do
That was
everything
supposed to
right, you
be
draw it up right, you get
fixed.
double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Here we go. Down.
A 1st down carry for Brown. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Right 80, down.
Burrow to the air now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he spins right by him. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Right 80. Down.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 9-point advantage. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, they were just one away from the strikeout, Brock, but their 3rd attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
To the air, lands.
Yeah.
The ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready. 45. One. Hut.
Now it's Lance.
I'm still. Oh, come on, yo.
No luck finding
Yo.
it that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even on some of the shortest
Everybody
passes
dropping
in the game.
passes.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. Smack. Yep. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
3rd and long for him here. He's cut. They get to him.
Oh, come on.
Ball, it's out. But I They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cycle. Set. Black 40. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Yeah, he was blocking it.
He goes down again. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Finds the in route complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
38. Gain of 24 yards. And the Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Looking to
line.
throw, Lance. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's Lance.
Good fucking oh!
They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Here we go. Black open. 52 blue.
Air it out on 3rd. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Oh, come on, man.
No good. It's well to the left there. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
They needed a few things to go right to make it.
You ain't about to let this booty nigga beat me, man.
That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Here we go. White 80. 11 Thomas.
Burrow from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. Side. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Side.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Hunt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Okay.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Complete. It's Atwell. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Halfway to the marker. It's minutes now. Man, it's Horn. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Again, he's got room. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Offensive line fast. Lance. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt and wantonness. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Park in Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Tight end in motion left. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning.
On the ready.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Lance. Forced out to his right.
Jump for the ball, man.
All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Running with Taylor. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Desperation time here.
Oh, my God. You got to hang on to that, man.
They turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate,
Oh, he dropped passes,
down
yo.
territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Stop. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
People don't know how to win.
Efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first
You
down.
try to give me a chance to win this game.
It
Okay.
sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he can't escape Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
All the way left side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, Oftentimes, it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Right in. 11, 11, 11. Start.
Burrow setting up the play action. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to stop him, but
This dude up 11 points and they called a timeout
get a timeout
with
here.
18 seconds left.
That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for
Y'all gotta turn injuries on, yo.
On one, right?
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on?
Yeah,
Let's
this
see.
dude
It's
really
first
called the
and 10.
timeout, yo. That's what your stupid ass get.
That is exactly what they needed.
That's exactly what your stupid ass get.
Reaches the 40.
That's exactly what your stupid ass get.
And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
Huh? 49ers?
Went to the old well 1-2 many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for
You better
it.
hope I don't get this onside kick. Stupid ass.
You're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit.
Up 11 points, he gonna call a fucking timeout with 13 seconds left. I thought he put it up.
So only a handful of seconds left. They have time for this and a single snap.
I thought he put it up. My stream I got my stream up, but I ain't streaming. I mean, I ain't posted.
And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win. And this drive's quickly
Stupid
headed in the
ass.
wrong direction. First play set
He better
to
just
Lamar.
kneel the ball. And he's still about to try to throw the ball. This dude is fucking retarded, yo.
On one, right?
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
11, 11, 11, 11. 180. Start.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, and that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Lucky I ain't have more time, boy.
49ers earn the win in this one.
Stupid
And
ass.
we know how rain can wreak havoc at any...
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with it in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare,
Oh, he must be cheating.
fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I would not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with it in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive.